Hey everybody, Ormac here for this game. Sigh. Defenders of Ardania. And as soon as I get my watch up here, we'll start. Alright. Remains of an Empire.
Apparently, the bear spirit spoke the truth. Our scouts are spotting ruins more and more frequently now. These could be the remains of the ancient civilization. Supposedly, indeed, I can sympathize, sire. Lillian has reported that over the past few hours, some scouts have gone missing. They may have gotten lost, I suppose. But I shudder to think what might have happened to them.
My lord, I believe we have found what it is we sought, but things are not looking so good. A host of animals led by an elf is doing battle with the undead among the ruins.
We have tried to make contact, but her reaction was very much hostile. Zagadu tried to speak the language of the ancient elves, but that proved to be something of a disaster.
Apparently, she believes us to be sent by the enemy. For some reason, she imagines that we have come to help the undead. Of all things.
Let me handle this. I and my hammer shall say all the words she needs to hear.
Need to build right there.
Calm yourself, Hammer Crush. If she thinks that we are her enemy, then let us deliver her a pleasant surprise. Let us destroy the undead temple. Here.
And if meanwhile she and her animals attack us?
Then we shall have to build walls to make her job all the more difficult. Defend yourself from the assault of the animals, but kill no more than 10 of them.
Once they realize that we are here to battle the undead, they will surely cease their assault.
I do hope you're right, wizard.
Wait a minute. Arrows. Boosts resources. I think I need more attack power, because the undead are coming.
Wipe them out!
Woo, level 2 guardsman. One bear down. Aww. Level 3 guardsman. Rude. How am I supposed to kill ethereal units? With fire? They're getting through!
The animals are retreating!
You were right, wizard.
Now they are attacking the other base. Let us join them.
Who needs anything but guardsmen? Not me. And now they're actually trying to play to win, with sending 5 of these guys at a time. I don't think the guardsmen are going to make it, though. That's a lot of anti-swarmer towers. Oh no, they actually did make it. Who doesn't love that noise? Except they just repaired themselves. Wow, lightning actually killed something. I am impressed. Good on any of those guardsmen making it through.
Whom shall I thank for this unexpected aid?
It was His Majesty, Kilya.
Well then, thank you, Your Majesty. But how is it that you know my name?
Yesterday, we met a bear named Uzumati the Guardian. If my speculations are correct, he must have been some kind of animal spirit.
In any case, it was he who told us of you.
You speak of him as one who has departed. I see. So, finally he has reached his destination.
Perhaps not the way he would have liked, but yes, he is now at rest.
What do you mean by that?
The burial ground was infected by the curse of the undead. By the time we arrived here, Uzumati was already dying, and he asked us to help him cleanse this place.
The bear spirit fought bravely.
Walked towards the towers and died.
You might join us in our common cause.
What would that be?
Destroying the undead.
Every last one of them.
What a voice actor, man. Was it really glorious? Really? All we get to see of His Majesty, his right hand. Take it back!
Your
Take it all back!
Majesty,
Oh
we shall
gosh, her.
spend the night here and leave rise to aid our brothers in the battle at Mistfall. Other than the burial ground, this is the only place that remains of our people's legacy. After a great march, only few of us survived, and even fewer remained to live out our elven lives. Most chose to transform themselves into various animal forms, thus becoming one with the forest. They gained the strength and agility of beasts, though their thoughts remained elfish. However, in time they began to think as animals. There are only a few dozen by now that still retain the gift of speech. They are the leaders of our people. But I am talking too much. Your Majesty must be tired. We face a great battle tomorrow. You should rest now. Behold the last sacred place of elven kind, Mistfall. In the days of old, the surrounding forests were filled with the glory of life. But now this place reeks of decay. Your
Reeks.
Majesty, this shall be the place of our final stand. If this place is lost, then our entire race is finished.
Defend the sanctuary. Here. And destroy the dark temple of the undead. Here. And here.
Okay. Go, go, soldier man. I win. I forgot what passes for strategy in this game for a while.
Keep up the fight, Your Majesty!
I did.
Our people owe you a great debt of gratitude, my lord.
Who needs anything
Not
but guardsmen?
only have you come to our aid, But you have given us hope that our ancestors might have found a better world in Ardania.
Whatever. Sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
Good morning, Your Majesty. I took counsel with Killia and Zagadou last night, while Gilbin hail. He may become even more grumpy for the rest of the journey if that's possible. But more importantly, Killia spoke for hours about the Elven nation and the battles of old. Worry not, I shan't bore you with the details. The point is, she knows of a passage to the so-called Realm of the Underworld. According to her, it is about 2 days' march from here, but the road leads through a rather unpleasant swamp. To make matters worse, the influence of the underworld becomes stronger the closer we approach the Dark Realm. I shall not detain you further, Your Majesty. And if my ears do not deceive me, Gilbin has just discovered that he finished all the dwarven ale.
Whatever.
This foul swamp was once the pride of the elven forests, but we were forced to sacrifice it. We flooded it during our war with the humans, transforming it from a beautiful paradise into a line of defense.
Pardon me, Killia, but you spoke of humans?
Indeed I did. We are now headed to the place known as the Underworld, the original home of your ancestors.
And why did they have to be kept away from your forests?
Oh, it was not they. Our two nations lived in peace, side by side. Until the day a human of terrible ambition and greed made a pact with the forces of darkness that he or she might gain unimaginable
He or
power.
she, huh?
You don't know who this was?
No one knows for certain, but most ancient texts suggest that it was a priestess of Crypta, who later would become feared as the Lich Queen.
Very original.
It might have been she, or perhaps it was another. One may but light a path, while another walks toward its terrible end. It was perhaps no fault of her own. The minds of the humans were corrupted by evil, desiring more and more power. I suppose that's all I need say.
Not at all. Tell the story to the end, Elf.
Well, during many long years of
Better
war,
beat this
our
one the first
numbers
try.
dwindled, and ultimately we found ourselves on the very brink of extinction. Our leaders determined that the survivors would have to leave this continent to find a new home. It will be your turn to tell me their story once this new crisis has been averted.
But some of your people stayed behind?
Yes, and most would lay down their lives to hold off the coming darkness.
But enough talk. We must press onward. I can smell the foul stench of an underworld base. Master Dwarf, bring forth your hammer.
That's more like it.
Your Majesty, this swamp makes for dangerous terrain. It quickly swallows those who do not know its ways. I have marked the safest pathway for your men, but it is still possible that they will get stuck in certain spots and lose their pace. Also, the mist over the moor limits visibility and can reduce the efficiency of your towers.